welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be installing a set of MB whips on my Can-Am X3. Guys, what we got here is a set of 2-foot fully synchronized whips from mbwhips.com. Kind of let me go over what makes these different from any other company and what I like best about them. Alright guys, so here's what's going to set these whips apart from the other companies. That's their design of how the power cord runs down through the mount, and whip has a quick connect, so you just connect it onto your mount. And also that allows for, if you wanted to take them off, just pull it right off. Also mount here, that allows for a very clean install, and that's what I like most about them. I hate any kind of cord showing or wire showing everywhere. I just think it, you know, if you got a nice ride and you want the best cable management possible. Super easy to connect, guys. Just clip on, pull the lever up, it pulls right off. So with that being said, guys, if you stay tuned after the install, I'll give you a discount code. You can get 10% off of a set of whips if you want to order something. But not only do they have whips, they got rock lights, interior lights, they have the fang lights for the razors. Just go to mbwhips.com. Let's get on there and check them out, guys. So with that being said, let's see what tools we need to get these installed, and let's get to the first step. Alright guys, the tools you're going to need to install these whips is a drill driver with a T30 Torx bit. You're going to need a couple sockets. You'll need a 10mm socket, 13mm socket, an 18mm socket. You'll need an impact driver with a socket attachment on the end. You'll need a ratchet, 13mm wrench. You're going to need some zip ties, and you'll need some wire cutter. So that's all you'll need to get this installed, guys. So let's see what the first step is. Alright guys, the first step here is going to be to figure out where you want to mount your whips at. And I done figured that I want to mount mine right here, and I want to mount them at an angle. I kind of like how that looks. And I done picked up these brackets. I did have to buy these brackets separate because of the way that I wanted to mount them. If you want to mount yours like this, the MB Whips does have these on their site, and you can pick those up when you order your whips. These brackets mount right here on these two bolts. Let's go ahead and get those mounted up. Guys, you will be just using the same factory bolts if you get this style mount. So you just loosen the nuts, you'll be able to slide the bracket on. Alright guys, so we'll just repeat the same process on the other side here. Alright guys, so now we will go ahead and install our quick connect for our whip on the brackets that we just installed. Alright guys, we got our whip mount mounted, and our next step is to run our harness. You do have to pay attention on how you run these because you got a left and a right. And what that's for is these gives you the options to have a left and a right turn signal, which will be your yellow and green wire, and then your white wire will be for your brake light. So if you wanted to hook those up, you could. But I'm not going to. When you're putting this harness in, if you plan on doing that, then make sure that you have your left and your right plug run right. So we're going to have to take the seat out to run this harness. So let's go ahead and get that took out. Alright, we got our wiring harness here, and right here is your accessory bus bar. This is where we're going to get power to our whips at. So your negative wire is going to be up top here, and then we're going to put the positive wire on the bottom one, which is accessory power. So you'll only get power when you turn your keys on. That way it won't run your battery dead. Then the rest of this cord, we're going to run it back through here, out of our firewall here, and back up to the whips. Alright guys, we're going to come back here to the back of the machine, and right where we seen our cords out, driver's side, we're going to want to grab the left cord. For the passenger side, grab the right hand cord. Pull all your slack out. Alright guys, so I got my cord over here on the passenger side, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to zip tie this cord. Just follow this hose all the way up and run it up to the whip mount. Alright, we're going to pop this little cover off the side here. It should be easier for us to pull our wire through. Alright guys, now we're ready to hook up the power. If you don't hook up your turn signals, you'll have your black for your ground and then your red for your positive. So we'll go ahead and hook those up to our bus bar, and we're almost done. Alright, just in case you guys didn't see it, good black wire on top, power wire on the bottom. It's your accessory power, so when you turn the key on, you'll have power to your whips. Now it's time to get our side cover back on, go ahead and put our seat back in, and put our whips on. Alright guys, it's time to go ahead and put our whips on our quick connect and see what they look like. Alright guys, so our next step here is to get our instruction booklet, and there's a QR code on the instruction booklet, and that's where you'll download the app for your phone, or you can use the provided remote here. I think you have more options with the app as far as what they do and stuff. Also guys, it comes with 2 of these whip flags. Look pretty sweet. I don't think I'm going to put them on mine just yet, so I'm going to go ahead and download the app and let's turn them on and see what it does. That's going to be a wrap for today's video, and man, does these things look sweet. These things was super simple to install. I really love the design of how the power wire for the whip came down through the bracket. Made for a super clean install. You don't see no wires hanging out anywhere. As you can see, they are fully synchronized. Well, one does, the other one does. Also, I was playing around with the app on my phone, and I noticed it had a music mode also, so these things will beat to the music, whatever you're playing. A lot more control on the app, but it does come with a remote that gives you the simple function. That's pretty neat as well. And as I mentioned earlier, guys, I told you after the install, I would give you a discount code, and that code's going to be Norman. And use that at checkout at mbwhips.com, and that code's going to save you 10%, guys. So get on there. They got these whips in all different sizes, 2 foot, 3 foot, all the way up to 5 or 6 foot, guys. Pretty sure you'll find whatever you need. These whips are really good quality. They're super bright, and I love the way they make the machine look. Maybe I want to go with a different style mount than I did. I like the angle style mount. I just think on the 2-seaters it just makes it look super cool. But there's some different mounts on MB Whips website, and just get on there and see what you think you might like. Also guys, if you have any questions about the install here or want to leave me any feedback, if you like them or whatever, go ahead and leave me your question or your feedback in the comment section, and I'll try my best to get back to you. So guys, with all that being said, make sure you use my discount code Norman at checkout. Get you some of these awesome whips. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Turn your post notifications on so you don't miss out on anything. And if you want an inside scoop of what's coming to the channel before YouTube, then go ahead and follow me on Instagram at It's Cameron Norman. I really appreciate all the love and support, guys. The channel has been growing really good, and trying my best to get the best content for you guys that I can. We got some more super awesome stuff coming to the channel, so just stay tuned, guys. God bless and peace out.